got the setup like this. In the past, I used to run it like this, but I wasn't running it like this because I had issues. But my projector, I guess, I gotta replace it. Yeah, and YouTube is low because I got a microphone, but it's a little bit farther away. So I got this microphone here, and then I got this one. But I can't reach the other one, so I'll figure out the setup next time. I just don't have time right now. I'm short on time. Hey, congratulations, Sammy, on that.
Is this better? There it is there. I think I got a solution. I got a temporary solution. Hopefully you guys on YouTube, you guys can hear me a lot better. So I got two more. This is crazy. Hey, what's up? Just not loud. It's time to go. Yup. Yeah, a lot better. Yeah, I ended up. I got the microphone on my hand now. It's like I'm on like an audition right now. I'll figure something out too. Because I can't do this every time. I'll be like, hey, what's up? Video's a lot better. Oh, thank you. Hey, what's up, Amber? Hey, gracias. Highly appreciate that, corazón. Now, and just to give you guys a heads up, I'm not gonna be running it like this all the time. I'm just doing it because I'm having some issues with my projector. But I'm gonna go ahead and switch it on back to the other way once I get the new projector. The only thing is that, hey, what's up? What's up, Lynn? How's it going? are starting to move up now on my computer, which is definitely a plus. Hey, I can't complain. We went out this morning for Valentine's Day. We went out to eat at this Mexican spot for breakfast. My wife's mom, it's her birthday today, so we took them out to breakfast, and then we hung out in the house for a bit. And this will be my first stream that I'm participating for the day. I moved some stuff around here in the room. Damn, it got all loud all of a sudden. Like, what's going on over there? Oh, you know what? I forgot I gotta put this. All right, so we don't get the so I don't be saying them P's. Oh, what? My power just went out. Gotta recharge that battery there. How is everybody doing today? Where are you guys tuning in? If you guys don't mind, sharing over here. What part of the U.S. are you from? Are you even from the U.S.? Are you from down under? Are you from the U.K.? Are you from Europe? We got Nikki from California. We got Haley from Illinois. We got PA. We got Southern Ohio. Let's see. Where you guys tuning in from? We got Oregon. Cat Juice from Oregon. Been here before, but in AZ, Iowa, New Jersey, the DMV. So the DMV area would be Delaware, Maryland, Virginia area. How do I know that? I don't even know. Oh, we got Jake Not Found coming in from Ontario, Canada. We got Belfast. We got Stacy coming in from Ohio. We got Hope Marie coming in from Iowa. We got Steven coming in from Kansas. We got me Dennis, Escondido, California. We got Carol coming in from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Hey, so do you speak French? We got Claudia coming in from the SGV, from the 626, the 626. Hey, what's up, Candice? What's good, James from Washington, Spokane, Washington. Yo. What? Me no speak as Frances. Yo no sé quoi. Is that even French? I don't even know. No sé. Man, that's what's up, man. I know we went to Europe or to France maybe like 2-3 years ago, man, and I was just like a straight animal. So I on the screen there I put live Maricopa court hearings 4 p.m. And we're at, so hopefully that'll alleviate some of the questions when I walk in. Hey, Bingo's mom. So yeah, we're just waiting for Your Honor to show up, or Your Majesty, and a soundboard, if you will. Damn, it's super loud over there. Hey, Valerie, hey, welcome, good evening. Where you at? Where you at? All right, so the soundboard is working. We're ready to go, and it looks like there's some commotion over there. So hopefully they start running through these cases, and we could go ahead and see what it is. What kind of cases are we going to be having today? I don't know. It's like it's like a box of chocolates over here. We never know what we're going to get. Preferably, you know, we'll get some of the regular stuff, you know, like shoplifting, you know, trespassing, loitering in your Circle K. Possibly some DVs, which is definitely not cool. DV and rugs, right, Amber? Hey, you know what? There's a lot of DVs in Pima County, so that's definitely a given over there. Earlier, you missed 2 hearings that had lawyers. One had 8 counts. What? I didn't stream that one, did I, Bingo's mom? I was looking for you. Yeah, you know what? I stepped out. You know, it's Valentine's Day. You know, so I had to take my wife out. So I'm sure you guys understand if you will. I sure hope you don't get that senile judge. Like, yes, sir. Oh man, you're talking about that judge, the one from Pima County, right? That one's all bad. Hey, what's up, Casey? How are you doing today? Ryan is in here. All right. Hey, good looking out, Ryan. Gracias. Candace, I caught that. Hey, thank you 73 for that chile. Highly appreciated. Highly appreciated. Hey, let me see. Somebody just followed. I can't see the name though. We'll just go ahead and say 942. If your name has 942 in it and you just followed, highly appreciated. Gracias. Cha-cha, rugs, DV, theft, etc. Let me see here. Juliet, I'm here too. Hey, what's up, Juliet? Thank you for tuning in. Hey, and if you're on the TT side, if you're not tapping, you must be napping. What's up? Let's get to the FYP. Let's get to that 20K mark if you will. And also, remember the techniques I showed you yesterday. If you were on yesterday, you know, we got the tap, which is probably not the best one that you could use. We got the double finger over here, the 2-stroker here. You can even do the 3 one or the 4, but the best one is this one here. Both hands, just tap away. We'll be at 20K in no time. FYP. Hey, thank you, Dave. See, I keep tapping out, laughing out loud. It's free 99. That's right, Ryan. Hey, that's right. Hey, right here, it's free. Following is free. Tapping is free. And even the toilet flushes, drop on flush ones are free. So don't be a Scrooge McDuck. Don't be a Mr. Krabby Patty. It's free. Everything that I'm asking you is free. It's free 99. Out of your mind. Just a guy is ready to go. Let's go. I like your energy. Man, I started early today. I was like, man, let me start up early so like that nobody misses out on anything. If I would have known they were gonna be starting, hey, just a guy. Hey, thank you for that gift. Highly appreciate that. Those little bowls right there. Gracias a ti. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Obviously nothing, because there's no movement here. Let's play a game. The first case that's coming up, what kind of case do you guys think it's gonna be? You know, I should get you know what? I would get a poll going right now, but my freaking computer's super slow. So that'll be well, you know what I can do, James? Would you say when B-Row is guilty? What are you talking about?
All right.
When B-roll is guilty. No, I'm not sure what you're referring to. I'm like more confused than confused.
You can be seated.
Okay, the first person we got Juliet saying there's gonna be a domestic V. Oh, we got Kaiju says it's gonna be a failure to appear or a FTA. Claudia says it's gonna be Rugs. Haley says it's gonna be DV.
Okay, this is the 5 p.m. initial appearance docket. We're going to call you all in here individually, tell you why you're here. When you come into this room, there's a lectern in the center of the room. Stand behind that. Give me your full name and date of birth.
Hey, you know what?
I'll be giving you important information about your case. You don't have to try to memorize what I tell you because before you leave the area, you'll receive a printed copy of the document that contains all the important information concerning your case to take with you. If you're someone who's here on a probation violation matter that will be heard in Maricopa County Superior Court, Public Defender's Office appointed to represent you at this time. If you're someone who is released, you need to make sure that you review the release order and comply with any conditions it may contain. For example, if the conditions include not returning to the scene of the crime or having contact with alleged victims or witnesses, and you violate those conditions and you are taken into custody for that reason, you will not be released from custody easily again. All right, we'll start with Nicholas Wasson, and then it'll be Dominique Guerrero. Full name, date of birth, please.
Nicholas Wasson, 11/20/83.
All right, you sir, well, here, let me get that up here. You were arrested yesterday for aggravated DUI, a Class 4 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. I appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. Your problem is you are on felony release on an earlier felony you've been charged with at the time this is alleged to have occurred. Under Arizona law, if you were arrested, charged with a felony, and released, which you were, and you were arrested and charged with committing a new felony, you'll be held without bond. I can't change that. I have to follow the law, and you'll be held without bond until, at least until your next court date, which will be February 21st at 8:30 in Superior Court in downtown Phoenix. All right, your order's right over there. Dominique Guerrero, then it'll be Antoine Wade. Antoine Wade up there? No, I don't. Let me say, officer.
Up next on the This Is Wrong.
It won't be Antoine Wade. It will be Andreas Braggs. Full name, date of birth.
Dominique Guerrero, 7/15/1995.
All right, Ms. Guerrero, you are in the same situation as the last person. You were arrested yesterday, charged with 1 count each of the following: possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony, and criminal trespass, a misdemeanor. I appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. You were on felony release on another felony, and at the time this incident was occurred, and so you will be held without bond, at least until your next court appearance in this case, which will be February 21st at 8:30 in the Superior Court of downtown Phoenix. All right? Your order's right over there. Andreas Braggs, and then it will be Carlos Gutierrez.
Sir.
Full name, date of birth, please.
Andreas Braggs, 7/27/1992.
All right, Mr. Braggs, you were arrested yesterday, charged with the following: 1 count each: possession of narcotic drugs for sale, a Class 2 felony; possession of dangerous drugs for sale, a Class 2 felony; simple possession of narcotic drugs, a Class 4 felony; and simple possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony; possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony; and driving on a suspended or revoked license, a misdemeanor. I appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. You are also on felony probation on two separate, just one prior felony conviction. On the new charge, and your probation officer has requested that a hold be placed on your new charge. A $500 bond is set. Next court date, February 21st at 8:30 in Superior Court in downtown Phoenix. And on the probation violation matter, I've appointed the Public Defender's Office. A $250 bond is set February 21st, also at 8:30 will be a revocation arraignment hearing. And there's your order right over there.
So how much?
It's a total of $750. It's bonds you can get through bonding company. All right, Carlos Gutierrez, and then it will be Max Olivas or Oliveras.
And it's
Full name, date of birth?
January 5th, 1993.
All right, you're on felony probation here in Maricopa County. A warrant for your arrest was issued on January 29th. Alleging you violated conditions of probation that had a $500 bond. Your next court date in that matter will be your revocation arraignment hearing, Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, February 21st at 8:30. You were arrested yesterday on new charges. One count of possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, 2 counts of possession of narcotic drugs, Class 4 felonies, and 1 count of possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony. Pretrial Services says that you are financially capable of hiring your own attorney. If that's not correct, anybody here, if that's the case, you can request appointment of counsel any subsequent court proceeding. On this case, your new charge, a $500 bond is set. Your next court date will be also February 21st at 8:30. So you've got a grand total of $1,000 in bonds you can get through a bonding company. If you bond out, make sure you show up on the date on your order, all right? There you go. Max Oliveras, and then it'll be Dara Sock.
So that everybody has the same charge because everybody's a bunch of users right there.
Full name, date of birth, please.
Max Olivares, 10-04-06.
All right, you, sir, are here because you were arrested earlier today, charged with a minor possessing a deadly weapon. It's a Class 3 misdemeanor. I appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. I'm releasing you on your own recognizance to appear in Canto Justice Court on March 6th at 1:30. All right, your order's right over there. What the heck happened here?
Did he say Encanto?
Yeah, right here in front of me. Full name, date of birth?
Dara Soap, 02/04/1985.
All right, you, sir, were arrested earlier today, charged with reckless driving, a misdemeanor, and possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony. Public Defender's Office appointed to represent you. You're being released on your own recognizance to appear in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, on February 28th at 8:30. The order's right over there.
Thank you, sir.
This guy.
Escudo
Flip-flops.
Spears, and then it will be Laura Cook.
I can hear it just fine.
Full name, date of birth, please. Full name, date of birth?
Escalado Gutierrez Spears, 12/31/73.
All right, you, sir, are on family probation here in Maricopa County. A warrant for your arrest for violating conditions of probation was issued on August 21st. It is a no bond warrant. Your next court appearance will be your revocation arraignment hearing, Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, February 21st at 8:30, and your order's right over there. Laura Cook, And then it will be Matthew Clark. Full name, date of birth?
Laura Cook, 9/18/89.
All right, ma'am, you're on felony probation here in Maricopa County on December 18th in two separate cases. On December 18th, a warrant for your arrest was issued in each case for violating conditions of probation, each case with a $250 bond. Your next court date in those matters will be your revocation arraignment hearing, Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, February 21st at 8:30. Then the county attorney's office has charged you by direct complaint with new charges. It is possession of dangerous drugs, a class 4 felony. This warrant was issued on December 2nd with a $50 bond. I appoint the public defender's office to represent you. Your next court date will be February 21st, also in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, and the order's right over there. Matthew Clark, and then it will be John Milliken. Full name, date of birth?
Matthew Clark, 10/4/91.
All right, Mr. Clark, you were arrested earlier today, charged with one count of misdemeanor assault and one count of disorderly conduct by fighting, a misdemeanor. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance to appear in Buckeye Municipal Court on March 4th at 2 p.m. Conditions of your release include not returning to the scene of the alleged crime, not having contact with alleged victims or witnesses, and if an order of protection is issued and you're served with a copy, you must comply with its terms. You understand?
Yeah. I do live at the house.
Well, you're not. You are, and as you leave this courtroom and are released, you're not to go back to that location. If you have to remove items, you can find hopefully a mutual friend.
Oh, okay. They told me to just
things from you, but. And if you can't arrange that, you can call local law enforcement and they'll give you a civil standby while you remove some things. Okay. This order can be modified at any subsequent court proceeding for good reason, but as you leave until that happens, you're not to go back there.
Yeah, I understand that.
There you go. John Milliken, and then it'll be Mario Alvarez.
Next. Saludos, carnal.
Your Honor.
Date of birth.
I'm John Milliken, December 4th, 1967.
All right, you sir were arrested yesterday, charged with one count of aggravated assault with a dangerous weapon, a class 3 felony, one count of possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a class 4 felony, one count of possessing a weapon, a deadly weapon, and failing to admit it when asked by law enforcement, and criminal damage by defacement, a misdemeanor. Public Defender's Office appointed to represent you. I'm releasing you on supervised release to appear in Superior Court in downtown Phoenix, February 28th at 8:30. Your conditions of release, and this is the most important part, are you're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime, you're not to have any contact with alleged victims or witnesses, and if an order of protection is issued and you've served with a copy, you must comply with its terms. And actually, I look at this and it looks like that you haven't been charged with this, but it looks like that an order of protection was issued and you'd been served with it. Is that correct?
Not from Colleen.
All right. Well, okay. You weren't charged with that, but I think there was an indication that an order of protection had been issued and possibly you'd been served with it.
That's not true, sir.
All right. Okay. Well, anyway, the conditions of release are, as I mentioned, if you violate those conditions and you're taken into custody, you won't be released easily. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely. Thank you, Your Honor.
You bet. Mario Alvarez, and then it'll be David Lee.
Mario Alvarez, 06-12-04.
All right, Mr. Alvarez, you have been charged with 2 counts of unlawful flight from law enforcement in a motor vehicle. These occurred on 2 separate dates. The Public Defender's Office appointed to represent you. I'm releasing you on your own recognizance to appear in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, February 28th at 8:30, and your order's right over there. Thank you. David Lee, and then it will be Ricardo Vasquez. Full name, date of birth.
David Lee, April 29, 2003.
All right, Mr. Lee, you were arrested yesterday, charged with 1 count of burglary, a Class 3 felony. I appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. Let me get this down here. I am releasing you on your own recognizance to appear in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, February 28th at 8:30. Conditions of your release include not returning to the scene of the alleged crime or having contact with alleged victims or witnesses. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, your order's right over there. Ricardo Vasquez, and then it will be Patrick Moreno.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Full name, date of birth, please.
Ricardo Vasquez, October 14th, 1979.
All right. You were arrested earlier today, charged with possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of illegal possession of prescription drugs, a Class 6 felony, and possession of drug paraphernalia, a Class 6 felony. I appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you in this case. I'm releasing you on supervised release to appear Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, February 28th at 8:30. You also have a warrant for your arrest out of Tolleson Municipal Court. It seems you were cited for driving on a suspended or revoked license and speeding on September 3rd of last year in the jurisdiction of Tolleson Municipal Court. You were assessed a fine, and you hadn't paid it, and they issued a warrant for your arrest. This is your first arrest in that case. I'm going to release you on your own recognizance to appear in, what was it, Tolleson Municipal Court, and the date will be March 3rd at 8:30. If you don't show up, they're going to issue that warrant again, and next time you get picked up, you won't be released, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes.
There you go. All right. Patrick Moreno, and then it'll be Nicholas Torres. Full name, date of birth?
Patrick Moreno, 5/23/1986.
All right, you, sir, were arrested earlier today, charged with possession of drug paraphernalia. They charged it as a misdemeanor and criminal trespass, a Class 3 misdemeanor. Counsel will be appointed to represent you at your next court appearance. I'm releasing you on your own recognizance to appear in Peoria Municipal Court on March 6th at 9 a.m. Conditions of your release include not returning to the location where this is alleged to have occurred or having any contact with victims or witnesses. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, there you go. The order's right over there. Nicholas Torres, and then it will be Justin Molina. Full name, date of birth?
August 10th, 1983.
All right. You are here because you received a citation in March of 2021 for driving on a suspended or revoked license. This is your fourth arrest on that case. This last warrant was issued on June 14th of last year with a $500 bond. I'm keeping it in place. Your next court date will be in El Centro Justice Court, February 20th at 8:30. And your order's right over there. Justin Molina, and then it'll be Carlos Galvez. Full name, date of birth.
Justin Zachariah Molina, 4396.
All right, you, sir, were arrested, let's see, it was earlier today, charged with a form of shoplifting, a Class 4 felony. I appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. I'm releasing you on your own recognizance to appear in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, February 28th at 8:30. Conditions of your release include not returning to the scene of the alleged crime or having contact with victims or witnesses. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, your order's right over there.
Thank you.
Carlos Galvez, and then it will be Jonathan Stanley. Full name, date of birth, please.
My full name is Carlos Daniel Gamez Galvez. Date of birth is July 21st, 2001.
All right, Mr. Galvez, you were arrested. Let me get that. Earlier, whoops, I'm on the wrong case here. Hold on, let me pop up to me. You were arrested yesterday and charged with the following offenses. Aggravated assault causing temporary disfigurement, a class 4 felony. Aggravated assault, a domestic violence form impeding breathing by choking, a class 4 felony. Aggravated assault, assaulting a bound or restrained victim, a class 4 felony, and disorderly conduct by fighting, a misdemeanor. I appoint the Public Defender's Office to represent you. A $65,000 secured appearance bond is set in this case. Your next court date will be February 21st at 8:30, Superior Court, downtown Phoenix. Conditions of your release, if you are released, you post the bond. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim or witnesses. And if an order of protection is issued and you're served with a copy, you must comply with its terms. You understand?
What if that's my own apartment home?
Yeah, well, you can't. It doesn't make any difference. The crime you're charged with trumps the fact that that's your property that you've rented, all right? Now, this order can be modified at a subsequent court proceeding for good reason, and it's very likely, I would say, that maybe the victim will move out.
But I'm the only person that lives there.
Well, it doesn't make any difference. What you did was a severe enough assault and caused severe enough injuries that I consider you a serious threat. And the fact that you paid rent on that apartment it does not change the fact that you shouldn't be released easily without posting a big bond and without having specific conditions that you must comply with if you post them out of the bond, all right? Now, you can modify the conditions that I imposed for good reason can be modified at a subsequent court proceeding, but as far as I'm concerned at this stage, based upon the police report that I read and the statement of witnesses in this case, $65,000 is not unreasonable. Make sure if you bond out that you comply with these conditions, because if you don't and you're arrested again, they'll probably double or triple the amount of the bond, all right? There you go, your order's right over there. All right, Jonathan Stanley. Full name, date of birth.
Jonathan Stanley, 4/25/1981.
All right, Mr. Stanley, you're on probation here in Maricopa County. They contend you violated conditions of probation, and on March 4th it must have been last year, they issued a warrant for your arrest with a $1,250 cash-only bond. Your next court date will be Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, for your revocation arraignment hearing, February 21st at 8:30, and your order's right over there. All right. All right, we have a bunch of house calls here. Wow, look at these. Yes.
We also have Antoine Wade.
Oh, okay, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, I don't know why that was at the top. Where is it? Number, yeah, but it's okay. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, Antoine Wade. Full name, date of birth.
Antoine, my middle name too? Or just my last?
All right, you, sir, were arrested yesterday, charged with the following, one count of the following offenses. Theft or control of stolen property, a Class 2 felony. Burglary, a Class 4 felony. Theft of credit or control of a stolen credit card, a Class 5 felony. And fraudulent use of a credit card, a misdemeanor. In this case, a public defender's office appointed to represent you. I'm releasing you on your own recognizance to appear in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, on February 28th at 8:30. You're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have contact with alleged victims or witnesses. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, your order's right over there.
Appreciate it.
All right. Got a number of house calls here. Number 29 is Ryan Cooper. He was arrested earlier today, charged with aggravated domestic violence, a Class 5 felony, criminal damage by defacing, misdemeanor, and a misdemeanor assault. The public defender's office to represent him. An $1,800 secured appearance bond is set. His next court date will be February 28th at 8:30, Superior Court, downtown Phoenix. Leona McCutt was arrested yesterday, charged with aggravated assault with a dangerous instrument, a Class 5 felony. A $2,500 secured appearance bond is set. She's not to return. Well, the conditions of release are the standard conditions of release. Her next court date will be February 28th at 8:30, Superior Court, downtown Phoenix. Ashanae Mosley was arrested earlier today, charged with one count each of the following: threatening and intimidation, Class 3 felony, disorderly conduct with a weapon, a Class 6 felony, and a form of assault, a misdemeanor. Public defender's office appointed to represent her. She's released on supervised release to appear in Superior Court, downtown Phoenix, February 28th at 8:30. Christopher Mott is here because he was arrested earlier today, charged with criminal trespass, a Class 3 misdemeanor. I'm releasing him on his own recognizance to appear in Peoria Municipal Court, March 6th at 9 a.m. Freddie Jeffries was arrested yesterday, charged with one count of aggravated assault with a dangerous instrument, a Class 2 felony, aggravated assault on a minor, Class 2 felony, 3 counts of aggravated assault on law enforcement officers, Class 5 felonies. Public defender's office appointed to represent him. He's a $3,600 secured appearance bond is set. February 21st at 8:30 is his next court date. He's also on felony probation, and a hold has been requested on each of the 2 cases that he's on probation on. A $500 bond is set in each of those cases. February 21st at 8:30 will be his next court date in those matters. And lastly, we have Andrew Mayorana. Andrew was arrested yesterday and charged with possession of dangerous drugs, a Class 4 felony, possession of drug paraphernalia, Class 6 felony, and criminal trespass, a misdemeanor. Public defender's office appointed to represent him. A $500 secured appearance bond is set. Next court date, February 21st at 8:30 in Superior Court in downtown Phoenix. And I think that's everybody, isn't it? Yes. We got everybody, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. All right.